Alrighty, folks, here it is. Superman, starring in Action Comics, number 503. This one comes to us from 1979. This is the one I got out of that grab bag at the arcade. Just trying to make sure my hands are clean before I touch it. Yeah, let's very carefully open this up. Look at that. That's a full-page ad for merchandise, specifically die-cast cars from Corgi. This is a vintage comic full of ads like that, some of which we might just take a peek at. But it starts with Superman on a night patrol. All of a sudden, he spots some cosmic energy that's kind of sort of rainbow-colored. He is trying to deal with it because it's about to head to Metropolis. And as he flies through it, it's actually powerful enough to hurt him. He's hurt, confused, but just as he's trying to deal with it, all of a sudden this mysterious vacuum cleaner looking thing takes care of it, nullifies it. Yep, it's an ad for elastic figures from Mego. And just as he gets finished dealing with it, he swoops down, sees what appears to be a car about to hit someone in the middle of the road. So he moves in and, yeah, that's how he deals with it. He just stands there, casually lectures the person who's walking while the car runs into him. Folks, when was the last time you saw something like that in comics? I don't think you could even get away with that anymore. And so there he is, taking this wrecked car, occupants and all, not even checking on them. He's just flying it off to the police station, leaving the jaywalker off to his own devices. While that's going on, Lana Lang, who in this period of time was a TV news reporter, is dealing with a psychic known as the Amazing Colzer. Colzer wants an interview on TV, but with only a 27% accuracy rate. Lana knows her producer's not going to want anything to do with it, but Colzer's trying to snowball her anyway, up until she realizes he's using trickery for some of his predictions, which she calls him out on. So there's Lana and Jimmy. Jimmy's with the Daily Planet still, but apparently Clark is now with Lana as a newscaster. And while this is going on, they're talking about Colzer possibly being a hack. Colzer is seen popping pills. What kind of pills? Well, we'll find out in a little while. Yes, superhero-themed ad for Hostess fruit pies. Those were a thing. Back to Superman, where he meets the mysterious you-know-what that he encountered earlier. Turns out that Superman was not supposed to have saved that person, as the mysterious being indicates. It's a machine from the future. It's meant to clean up toxic energy that's been leaking all throughout time and space from the future's devices. Problem is, Superman was not supposed to have noticed what was happening. In the existing time stream, the car full of people who are identified as bank robbers hit the pedestrian, killing him. By saving that person, Superman has just messed up the time stream. There's going to be a catastrophe happening, and Superman has to fix it. Okay. Real quick, gum fighting do's and don'ts. Hubba bubba about gum fighting. Yeah. That's not something you'd see today. And it's a full 2-page ad for Star Wars toys from Kenner. Oh, how times have changed. While Superman is trying to worry about what he was just told, Colzer is trying to get Lana to give him one more chance. And this is where I'm going to cut it off, because that document Lana was just handed is what's eventually going to tie both these story arcs together. This is a one-off issue. It's a one-shot. It's self-contained. I'll give you that much. Lovely full-page Lego ad. But you get everything you need. And it's a pretty good story. They tie everything together. It all makes sense. Not as much as it could had they been clear on certain things from the get-go, but yeah, I doubt you're going to be able to find a physical issue, which is a bit of a shame because you're missing things like this full page of letters, this actual crossword puzzle, superhero themed, an answer man with questions and answers, all these nice lovely classic ads. You can't beat this Halloween treat. A series of horror-themed comics. Yeah. If you can try to track down a physical copy of this that's in reasonably good shape, if only just so you can see the vintage ads and the letters for yourself, but if a digital version pops up on Comixology or you get a reprint somewhere, it's worth it to snag it just to see how things were way back when. Catch y'all later.